Hey, you guys, this is side 4.
Calvin and Hobbes by Watterson. Ka-choo! Eep! Ha-ha! Right here, kid! Help! Help! The leaf pile's got me! Crunch, crunch! The rake! Gotta get the rake! Forget it, kid, you're doomed! Yeah! Back! You arboreal menace! Back! Wham! Wham! Sinister fiend! You won't be tricking other innocent little kids. I'll spread you across the whole yard. I thought you said you were going to rake the yard today. I did rake the... I spent all after... Where's Calvin? Your dad and I are going out to see a movie tonight. Can I come too? No, you're staying home. What, I got the plague? Why can't I come? Because other people like to watch movies without hearing advice shouted to the characters on screen. So who does that? Are you saying I do that? Mom won't let us go to the movies with them, so I guess we're on our own tonight. Can we watch TV? What Mom and Dad won't know won't hurt them, right? In fact, after they leave, let's get in the other car and learn to drive. Oh boy, I get to beep the horn, okay? Hey, there's a teenager coming up the Oh no, it's Rosalyn! Our babysitter? What's she doing here? Don't Mom and Dad trust us? Quick, hide! We're leaving now, Rosalyn. Calvin is upstairs. I hope he's not too much trouble tonight. Don't worry, I brought a cattle prod this time. Your Mom and Dad laughed. Maybe it was a joke. Maybe Mom and Dad think scorching little kids is funny. Let's go. Calvin, are you in there? Come on out. We'll make some popcorn. Calvin? Oh, brother. I see you, Calvin. Come on back inside. No way, lady. If you want us, you'll have to catch us. Oh, geez, run! She's wearing cleats! Out of my way! Out of my way! Let's go. Back in the house. No more monkey business, all right? Phooey. It's my job to watch you, and that's what I'm gonna do, even if I have to strap you to a chair. Got it? Jawohl, mein Führer. Click. Care to repeat that little comment? I said I'm not going anywhere. Let go. We're home, Rosalyn. Was Calvin any trouble? Not too much. I sent him to bed a little while ago. That's good. Knock, knock. Now who could that be at this hour? Police, sir. We received a call about 2 hostages being held here. Calvin! Get down here! Calvin and Hobbes by Watterson. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Pow! Ba-doink, ba-doink, ba-doink. Rip, rip, rap, rap. Pant, wheeze, gasp. Well, if you didn't get in a fight at school, what on earth happened to you? Let's just say, sometimes I wish I had a gerbil. Hi, Dad. I'm repeating everything anyone says. Oh, you are you? Oh, you are you? Knock it off, Calvin. That's very annoying. Knock it off, Calvin. That's very annoying. I forfeit all my desserts for a week. Okay, give them to me. Ha ha. Why don't you go bother your mother for a while? Psst. Susie, what's the answer to question 4? IMADOOFUS. Thanks. I'm a doofus. The tooth fairy's gonna make you rich tonight, Susie. Hi, Calvin. I brought Mr. Bunn over so we can play house. You and I can be the parents, and Hobbes and Mr. Bunn can be our children. Oh, right. Hobbes and I are gonna put our big plans on hold so we can play house with a stuffed rabbit? Forget it. I don't see why you'll play with your dumb old tiger and not with Mr. Bunn and me. You're just mean, that's all. Go play in a microwave, Susie. We're busy. Girls are like slugs. They probably serve some purpose, but it's hard to imagine what. Mr. Bunn seems comatose. Did you notice? Mom, can Hobbes and I rent a VCR and a tape tonight? I don't think so, Calvin. It's a school night. What if we got an educational tape? Like what? Cannibal Stewardess Vixens Unchained. Now she won't even let us go into the store. I think we'd learn a lot by watching that. Nobody had better be sneaking up on me! Whoomp! It's hard to change direction in midair. Buddy, I'm gonna change a lot more than your direction. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Purr. Having a cat, even if it's a stuffed one. Calvin and Hobbes by Watterson. A dazed Spaceman Spiff crawls from the smoking wreckage of his ship. Our hero now regrets not buying a towing rider on his insurance policy. The courageous Spaceman Spiff has been captured by the hideous Zorgs of planet X-13. Led through the dank corridors of the dungeon, Spiff looks in vain for an opportunity to escape. Our hero is brought before the Zord despot. So this is the famed space explorer Spiff. I've waited a long time for this moment, Earthlings scum. You have knowledge we need. Cooperate, and we'll kill you rather painlessly. Let's dispense with the pleasantries, you twisted space crustacean. What is it you want from me? A summary of Lewis and Clark's expedition to the Pacific. Ha! Wild Zontars couldn't drag that information out of me. Do your worst. You didn't read the assignment, did you, Calvin? Hey, Calvin, come here. Shove. What a weenie. People who get nostalgic about childhood were obviously never children. You look down in the dumps. I am. Mo keeps knocking me down at school for no reason. He's just mean for kicks. I sure am glad you're an animal. Animals sometimes make a lot more sense than people do. And we're cuter, too. Right, Hobbes. Good point. Look, Hobbes, I need you to come to school with me and show Mo a little fang, okay? You don't need to kill him or anything. Just give him something to think about on the way to surgery. He usually comes after me at recess, so we'll get him then. Hey, you don't have rabies, do you? Certainly not. Rats. Well, I suppose he'd at least have to get a tetanus shot. Hey, Calvin, why'd you bring your stuffed tiger to school? It's not a show and tell day. I know. Hobbes is gonna give me a little treat today. A ride in an ambulance helicopter. Yeah? How's he gonna do that? If you have an aversion to descriptions of carnage, you probably don't want to know. Talking with you is sort of the conversational equivalent of an out-of-body experience. Don't get too close now. I want Hobbes to stay fresh for this afternoon. Look, Calvin's got a teddy bear. That's real sweet, Cal. It's a tiger, you brainless invertebrate. Hey, maybe I'd like to play with your teddy. Good idea, Mo. Hobbes plays kind of rough, but he's lots of fun. Come here and take him. Why? Is the teacher watching? This is a trick, right? I'm not touching your stupid teddy, see? Come on, I dare you. What's the matter? Are you chicken? Ha ha! Boy, you sure scared him off. You were great. Come on back and call me a bear again. Yeah, you, bub. I called your teacher about Mo's bullying, and she said she'd put a stop to it. I'm afraid you wasted your time, Mom. Mo took one look at Hobbes and just about lost his lunch. I don't think Mo will be bothering me for a while. It's not every kid who has a tiger for a best friend. And what lucky moms those other kids have. Come on, Hobbes. If you lend me $1, I'll buy you a comic book. He doesn't even notice how his mom saved the day. Calvin and Hobbes by Watterson. I wish it was Saturday instead of Sunday. Any day you have to take a bath and go to bed early isn't a day off in my book. Autumn Sundays are the worst. You can never really enjoy Sundays because in the back of your mind you know you'd have to go to school the next day. And when the leaves change color, it just reminds you even more that summer's over and school's just begun. Gee, I like this season best of all. The trees are like nature's own fireworks display. I love the brisk air, the early evenings, yes, well, Kapow! Foosh! Zing! You didn't mention fresh applesauce, fuzzhead. Do you like applesauce? Snip, snap, crack. Snicka, shicka, whish! Shoof, shoof, shoof. Critch, crunch, critch, crunch. Sometimes it's good to hush up a while and let Autumn stick in a few words. Processed lunch meat is pretty scary. What are these little specks anyway? Lizard parts? Who knows? And this skin? I heard it used to be made of intestine, but I think nowadays it's plastic. Of course, they dye and wax fruit, so it looks better. It's like eating a candle. And Mom wonders why I'm so hungry after school. Yep, we'd probably be dead now if it wasn't for Twinkies. Says, Bon voyage, Dad. With ultrasonic hearing, Stupendous Man notices a cry of distress from a distant alleyway. He leaps to the edge of the building and prepares to swoop to the rescue. Stupendous Man had not quite realized just how high up he was. However, at this altitude, the winds were a little tricky, and... Are you going or do you need a push? Don't rush me, alright? Yeah. Lurch your way to the car, kid. You need a haircut. Think it's getting any colder out? Not really. I don't think it's gonna change. Me either. Nuts. Well, let's go in. It's not snowing yet. Calvin and Hobbes by Watterson. Your dad's working, so try not to bother him, okay? Dad, I have a question. Yes? Do people ever spontaneously combust? Not that I know of. No. That's a relief. Thanks, Dad. You're welcome. Pow! Did I fool you? If you're having trouble thinking of ways to make yourself useful, I'll give you some suggestions. Stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir, stir. I won't eat any cereal that doesn't turn the milk purple. The deadly tornado makes its way across the community. The circling updraft clocks at over 200 miles per hour. The twister searches for a trailer park. Finding one, it touches down. Debris is thrown for miles in the ensuing explosion of rushing air. When are you gonna clean up this room? It looks like a tornado hit it. I know. Oh boy, it's Saturday! What's going on? Why aren't there any cartoons on TV? It's just a test pattern. The TV guide says they don't start until 6:30. Heck, that's 45 minutes from now. Well, come on. I'll race you up and down the stairs. Why can't he ever get up like this on school days? Bang, bonk. Go break his little legs, will you, honey? I like to mess with his dreams. Cookies? For me? Why, sure. Back up the truck. Calvin and Hobbes by Watterson. Kiss Hobbes goodnight too, Mom. If you don't get a goodnight kiss, you get Kafka dreams. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. What's that supposed to mean? Do we have vermin in this house? The mattress is moving! Whoa, it must be a bed bug! Gah! Legs! It must be huge! How disgusting! Ugh! I'll run for some bug spray. Don't let him out! I need more weight! Put your footlocker up here! What's going on up there? It sounds like he's moving furniture! I got some raid! Lift up the mattress! Let him have it! Gosh, all that spray didn't kill him? What are we gonna do? I hear your dad coming. Maybe he can kill it. About time, Dad. He crawled back into the bed. Get a fly swatter. I'll tell you who's going to get swatted. What have you done to this room? Calvin distresses his parents. Hi, Susie. What do you have for lunch today? Don't even talk to me. I don't want to hear how disgusting you think my lunch is. My lunch is fine. Relax. I wasn't going to say a word about your lunch. Pass me some salt, will you please? Here. Thanks. Slugs are so chewy before you shrivel them up. I'm home! Boing! I read that tigers' spinal columns are like big coiled springs. I read that their brains are like big bowls of tapioca. Blech! How long are those two gonna keep kissing? This program only lasts an hour. Geez, look at them slobbering over each other's faces. Why would anybody do that? Do they like it? Bedtime. There's a connection here. I just know it. What you doing? Counterfeiting money. It's really hard. Look at all the little lines on this bill. Think anyone will fall for the forgery? Sure, everyone will. Old George has the gout, I see. I said this was hard. The giant whale swims toward the surface, its massive tail pumping furiously. He gains terrifying momentum. The 35-ton behemoth breaches. He crashes into the surf with deafening impact. Calvin, you better not be splashing the floor. You hear me? Yeah! Burying treasure, I see. That's Mom's... Mom's looking for her jewelry box. Where could it be? Quit hogging the bed. You're way over on my side. Tough beans, fuzz face. Ever think about geysers and waterfalls? Hundreds of thousands of gallons of water flowing, spilling, rushing, gushing, splashing. He really fights mean. Spaceman Spiff flees the despicable scum beings of planet Q13. In a surprise maneuver, our hero turns to face the adversary. His hand tightens around the death ray trigger. It doesn't respond. Spiff reaches for the myrtleizer beam, but it doesn't work either. Neither do the phospho bombs or the morto blasters. Nothing's working. 1812, Gettysburg, 16 fluid ounces. I before E. Thomas Edison. Perhaps someone who's been paying attention can help out Calvin. Zzz. Yeah! Ah! I keep forgetting that 5 of his 6 ends are pointy when he lies like that. Calvin and Hobbes by Watterson. If you don't hurry up, you'll miss the school bus. That's the best news I've heard today. Let's see, what should I wear today? Ah! Now, boys, get him! Help, 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 help! Hold his arms, grab his feet! Okay, boys, just like we planned. Striped pants, polka dot shirt, plaid jacket. Everybody on! Hey! I'm not going out like this. Get off me! Lift his legs, make him walk! Look at you! Have you gone colorblind? I don't want to hear about it!
End of side 4. Continue listening on side 5. Can't see me because I'm too bright.